It's pretty good. I think it's good.
I think it's
get
great.
ripped on a lot. But I think it's good.
Well, thanks to Matt out back, we put in some huge hours, and that's a lot of his brain and ability there, but a lot of my time and his time as well. But we did good things, I think. I don't know. It's pretty good, I guess.
It's pretty good.
I thought it was.
You're thinking it could be better if you picked on me.
No, I think it was great. I think the face that Kyle makes at the end, like he's letting a big one out.
Just a random
really
frame
good.
grab that we said had to be in there.
It happens.
But let's get back to the sports. You'll start to see that commercial around VCAM, so
Sure
tell
will.
your friends. It'll be a good way to get maybe more viewers here with the show.
More of
I
your
don't know.
friends to
Who knows?
watch.
We'll see.
Yes.
But the main part is that a lot of the shows on VCAM here have names, but you don't really know what they are. So we're trying to get the name of our show at least out there, and hopefully other people will follow suit. And you know what? Come down and make your own show because this kicks butt. Anyway, I got off topic, but all right, let's get back to the sports. I have an interesting.
We haven't even really said anything about sports yet. Could we do that?
We talked about the arena.
Yeah, but that doesn't really count.
Oh, whatever.
No, that's a building.
Well, if you got somewhere else to be, go there.
No, I ain't got anywhere else to be. I'm just saying that doesn't really count.
We still know the guy on the right knows nothing, so
Well,
it doesn't really matter what you say.
I don't
anyway.
really think that counts yet. So.
All right. Well, I got this poll here. It was interesting in SI.
yeah.
I want your guys' opinion on it because I think you're probably going to agree with what's down here. Now, and the question is, and they polled all the players in Major League Baseball, if you could play for any Major League team other than your own, which would it be? Now, the top three vote getters, all at 10%, are the San Diego Padres, the New York Yankees, and the Atlanta Braves. I'm guessing that it's probably because of the San Diego area that maybe guys would want to move to that area. I think that's a big part of it because Detroit did very poorly. They only received one vote. Despite having been in the World Series last year, they got one vote. But, Detroit, not a very nice place to be. So my interesting thing, the reason I really brought this in is every team received at least one vote. Even the Tigers got that one vote, except for the Washington Nationals. Nobody apparently wants to play in the nation's capital. I don't know. I was a little insulted by that. It's still a pretty nice city. What the heck? I know the team's not very good,
I
but
wouldn't
come
want
on.
to play there. So.
But they got stylish jerseys.
They have some.
You
but
mean.
I don't really want to play there.
I could see myself playing in the nation's capital, but not at this time because there's too much. They feel like an expansion team, even though they're not.
Okay, but wouldn't we want to be on the ground floor or something? They're getting a new stadium next year.
Yeah, next year they're getting a new stadium. I don't want to be the guy that goes into the new stadium the first year and they lose 15, 20 games right off and it's cursed or something.
And that's why we don't put the ball in your hands at the game.
Yeah, well.
You're not a go-to guy.
I don't want to play there either. So. All
right. Well, the Red Sox got 8%.
Well, I don't want to play
there. And the St. Louis
either.
Cardinals got 7%.
Don't really want to play there.
So nobody really dominated, 10%. But whatever.
Well, I mean, I don't.
It's an interesting poll.
It's interesting, but it's not really the greatest thing because it doesn't really matter where you want to
Look,
play.
if you got a problem with the crap I'm bringing up on the show, then by all means, let's see what you got on your sheet.
I'm not saying it like that.
No, all right.
I'm just saying that it doesn't really matter where they say they want to play because they're going to go where they're told to go.
Well, free agency.
Well, when they get to be free agents, they might. I mean, obviously, San Diego's got to be feeling pretty good when they look at that. They don't have a stellar team, but yeah, apparently people want to play there.
Well, I don't know. They're not a stellar team. The Padres, by any means, are not a stellar team. But
hopefully, they're not stellar on Friday.
You got to be pretty good. You got to be pretty good to get to pick where you want to play. Because if you're not,
any free agent can pretty much decide. Or
well, what if a team doesn't want that guy?
Well, you might take less money to go there.
Yeah.
San Diego's looking at this thinking they've got a better chance to sign free agents now. Or they may not have to pay a guy as much because maybe he wants to play.
So how do the Yankees view this? They already have, probably one of the best players in baseball right now today. A-Rod's on fire, and 10% of Major League Baseball players want to come in. Well, maybe Cashman should go out and trade around. 10% of players want to go there.
That's not really a big shock. I think a lot of people kind of want to go to New York. If you're a baseball fan growing up, the Yankees have been good for a long time. They got a lot of history there. A lot of people kind of want to wear the pinstripes. It's kind of a glorious thing to do in sports. So, I got to tell you, I don't like the Yankees, don't like the Red Sox, but if I was a big-time baseball player, I'd probably want to play on one of those two teams because fans of those teams actually care, and they fill the stadiums every day, and the rivalry is big, so it's interesting to be a part of it.
Do you think?
I'd say. You hate me right now. You're like, you can't believe that I said that.
Do you think 10% of the baseball population wants to play in New York? Maybe
I think I think I don't care.
All right.
Because
Guy in the orange, you know it.
I think they're going to be playing against each other again this weekend, and I think it's too much.
I'm going to be watching Washington and the Padres.
Good.
That's the real battle.
Good.
That's the real battle.
Watch
Check
other
that out.
baseball because the Red Sox and the Yankees get enough views.
Would you like to get in something on the Red Sox? While we're on
Yes,
topic?
yes. While we're speaking of the Red Sox, I thought everyone should know that Josh Beckett and the Golden Finger are back. Last night he punched out. Yeah, he had that finger injury.
All right.
So we call it the Golden Finger now because
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, he came back last night from the injury. He, I believe, threw 7 innings, 7 strikeouts, and no longer 7-0. Now he's 8-0.
He's just a tad better than Daisuke.
But 8-0 is big because hasn't been done since 1986. Daisuke is getting better, I believe, because he stopped lifting the weights, he stopped concentrating on that, and he's gone back to what matters, and that's stamina and running, and it's really paid off. You can see the last 3 or 4 starts, he's gone almost all 9 innings.
Plus, like I've said to him before, I think he's been in America for long enough now. He's getting more accustomed to this.
Yep.
And it is a different game no matter what this guy over there thinks. So I think he's getting used to it, and obviously he's doing well. And he can't talk about it because he refuses to talk about Daisuke until the All-Star break. And he has to be an All-Star. Otherwise, he will not break the mum. Unless he's ready to break it now. Wait.
The Yankees are going to win the East. The Red Sox will not be in first place when it matters, and that's September.
Wow.
So we'll just see what happens then. We're only at the beginning of June here.
Write it down.
Are you
Write it
one of
down
them?
today.
Okay, no, we already got it written down because he picked the Yankees in the beginning of the year, and I picked the Red Sox.
And give them time.
But listen up.
It's
Bub,
very
Bub.
early to-
Do you think that Clemens is going to be the man that comes in and turns this thing around?
Well,